Open your eyes. Every day, you live the same life, working from morning till night, only to realize at the end of the month that you've barely made enough to survive. Are you okay with this vicious cycle? Do you really believe this is how it's supposed to be? The world is a massive game, but in this game, almost everyone loses. Someone at the top is raking in millions while you struggle for scraps to pay bills, buy food, and make it through another month. The system didn't appear out of nowhere. It was built over centuries to keep billions of people under control. It operates cleverly without direct violence, convincing us that this is how things are meant to be. Let's break it down step by step to understand how you ended up in this trap. You were groomed for submission from childhood. The system planned everything: school, university, and courses, all designed to make you obedient and easy to manage. In school, you weren't taught to think critically. You were taught to be proper. You sat at a desk, followed the teacher's instructions, and completed tasks according to a schedule. It was preparation for a life where you would do the same, just at work instead. You learned how to solve equations and write essays, but no one taught you how to make money, build capital, or invest. Why? Because that knowledge brings freedom, and a free person doesn't conform to the system. You were convinced that higher education was the key to success, but the truth is, it's just another step into the trap. You graduate with debts, only to enter the job market where they're already waiting to exploit you. One of the system's most powerful tools is debt. It forces you to work, live in fear, and never think about true freedom. You are told that owning a home is essential, but to get it, you sign up for 20, 30 years of payments. Now, you can't quit your job because your debt hangs over you like a noose. Phones, cars, vacations, everything is sold on credit. You think you're affording more, but in reality, you end up paying double due to interest, and the system keeps profiting off you. You're terrified of not repaying your debts, of losing your home, of being cast out of your comfortable, illusory world. This fear is the main mechanism keeping you in the cage. The world you live in is filled with bright storefronts, trendy brands, and endless advertisements. All of this is designed to make you spend money and feel like you're not enough. You've been made to believe that buying more is the key to happiness. A new phone, branded clothing, an expensive car. But each purchase makes you poorer while corporations grow wealthier. Advertisements tell you, buy this and you'll become successful, beautiful, happy, but you'll never feel satisfied because in a week something new will appear and you'll chase after it again. Social media amplifies the effect. You look at other people's lives, think theirs are better, and begin spending money to appear just as good. But the truth is, most of these people are also in debt and living for show. Fear is the system's primary tool. As long as you're afraid, you won't take action. You fear being fired because you know that without a job, you can't pay your bills. This makes you submissive. You endure tyrannical bosses, overtime, and humiliation, all because of fear. Society has taught you that being poor is shameful, so you do everything to avoid it, even if it destroys you from the inside. So you do everything to avoid it, even if it destroys you from the inside. The most dangerous thing for the system is people who start thinking differently. But you've been taught to fear change. You're told it's better to cling to stability, even if it's ruining your life. You weren't born a slave. You became one because the system raised you to be this way. But that doesn't mean you have to stay in this cage. Now that you see how the trap works, you have the chance to break free. You don't have to follow this path. You can live differently. But it all begins with awareness.